What's rolling, guys? Today we're listening to a song called Fate of Sadness. Whoa. A few cute timing things here. They kind of switched the timing in between for just a bit. It was almost not noticeable. So I was just a bit confused with the headbang. And also, I love that pinch harmonic. It sounds so heavy. Constantly changing up the riff here. Woo! Oh, is that the bass? Was that the bass, bro? What the f was that bass tone? Are you kidding me? Whoa. I like the bit of atmosphere they added there in the background with that Middle Eastern sounding kind of thing. Somehow seems to be the go-to choice with these kind of heavy sounds. I don't know, it maybe like correlates with the scale you're typically playing with those heavy songs, but I like that. Something big was opening up basically. That slow gallop here is really cool. Was kind of surprised that was the chorus. Like I thought we already had heard the chorus, but that wasn't the chorus. That was the chorus. We had like half of the song already was just this really heavy slurping kind of thing, you know. And I don't know, I just got the feeling through that Middle Eastern thing that we're conquering new territory essentially. We're moving towards a new place. And then it just in the chorus everything opened up. He sang something about like, I don't know, mountain tops and whatever. It's like down there was all of that tenseness wherever they were moving through, and now they're like on the mountaintop and they just can see clearly again. There's just a bit more freedom again. They're under the open sky and all of that. That was a really cool switch in mood. Holy. That's so cool. The bass alone sounded heavier here than the guitar riff with like all the instruments. That's so cool. Some Metallica here. Whoa! We had this slow song, and maybe it was because of that, but it felt like an absolute roller coaster because it gained that drive. And we had such a cool keyboard solo from Yuki here, followed up by also a cool solo by Shu. But like, what really surprised me here was the keyboard solo, actually. That was so cool. That was really nice. That was also cool. So cool. The guitar here in the background. Cool. I love that tone. That was a cool song. Like, I just thought a bit, what the f are they doing there in the beginning, you know? But it resolved in a really cool way. Wow. I like the solo and the chorus especially, but also this, like, this kind of battle between the keyboard and the guitar in the end. Also, someone has mentioned, sorry if I'm forgetting the names all the time, but someone has mentioned that there is actually songs which fade out in the end during a solo, and this seems to be one. I was thinking about if I should like listen to the live version of a song for this specifically so we can hear the full solo in the end. I haven't found a live performance of the song with the old band lineup, and actually I don't want to look into a newer version now because I think it would be too much of a step forward. So I think we're gonna leave it there. But if you want, you can look it up. There is some performances with the newer band lineup where they're playing the song. Anyway, moving on to the lyrics. Remember the ancient pain, no one know your name. Now you're just walking on the road of madness. Just feel the fire of steel. If you want to take a chance, we get a power. Now the battle begins. Watching the dance of death, feeling the fear of dark, now you're just flown in the sea of madness. Just feel the fire of steel, if you want to take a change, rolling like thunder, war is still never end. We touched in our like inner animalistic side in the last song, and this basically means that you're like on full primal autopilot. And the problem with that is if you're like completely remove the faculties of reason in your mind, there is kind of a loss of control there. And I think they're playing around with that theme. They're leaning too heavily into that. And now they're like on the brink of madness or something. I want to see the promised land, fade of the sadness, I cry for you. Here, this should be the pre-chorus. The promised land is interesting because last time I was talking about, okay, this sounds a bit like they're on some kind of crusade or whatever, and now they have this like, I want to see the promised land. And I think that's also around there they've introduced this Middle Eastern sounding thing. They're actually moving into new undiscovered land. My heart is burning high, breaking the chains you feel. Now I just take a force that bring the glory. They really often have this thing that their heart is burning. It's also connected, fire of steel. It's kind of connected with steel and their swords mashed together. This theme. Basically, this is what helps them break their chains, and it's also somewhat the force that brings the glory. It's just feel the fire of steel if you want to make a change. Oh, please don't cry no more. I believe in you. Who's talking to whom here? Again, watching the dance of death. Actually, sounds pretty cool. Feeling the fear of dark. Now just flowing on the sea of madness. And yeah, we move on to the pre-chorus here again. 2 times. And suddenly, we're on the mountaintop, walking on the mountaintop. I will catch the cloud and through the sky. The scene is such a beautiful, I feel a warm. I don't know what they have with A here, but we get the gist, I guess. Yeah, that's a bit nice sounding. It fits the music very well. Down in the pit, they're on the ground. They're fighting this battle on the ground. And of course, what a contrast to that would be just like being really high up. Mountains being like the biggest natural structures which bring you the closest to the sky. That's basically why Olympus and like the gods are like on this mountain, you know, and then just like move up to the sky and it's like all beautiful. And yeah, I will catch the cloud, also pretty cool imagery here. And then a repetition, walking on the mountain's top, I will catch the cloud and through the sky. You take my soul so far away, I lose my mind. That's also pretty cool. I can only speculate a bit here because it's not so clear what's meant here. I think it will become clearer in the upcoming songs, but this I lose my mind theme. So they had this I lose my mind theme because they're on the brink of madness. Now you're just flowing on the sea of madness, which is basically also losing your mind to your like inner drive. But you take my soul so far away, I lose my mind. It seems to be related to the sky thing. I want to catch the cloud and like move, like fly up through the sky. It seems to be the escape from this battle down on the ground. So it should be a contrast to this sea of madness thing. We're having these two poles, but both poles are on the same axis, which is losing your mind, if that makes any sense. A like battle of autopilot. We're giving away control of our conscious mind and let our like inner heart or body or whatever is inside of us control, basically. The problem is you cannot control if you're in this dark kind of madness on the ground or in this lighter kind of madness up in the sky. It's just up to fate. And I didn't want to make that connection, but the song is called Fate of Sadness. I mean, this is not supposed to be some Illuminati confirmed here, but this might be the fate they were talking about, you know? Yeah, that's just like my 2 cents on this text. Pretty cool song. Somewhat surprised me. I like that a lot. Also, gave a pretty cool contrast to the songs before, which were a bit more like speedy, but also it had an internal contrast which was pretty strong. Of course, we had the verse, which was this heavy, slow thing, and then we had this faster. It worked very much with this contrast, so that's a very important imagery here. So thanks for listening to my blabbering. Hope you enjoyed the song and be excited for the next one.